Well, everybody's always asking me about her, you know, what kind of girl is she? She seems like a real bitch. Oh, she must be very aggressive and pushy. You know, they have these whole preconceived ideas of girl who gets to where Gloria is in life, what one has to do.
What is it with the word feminist that has people so afraid of it?
The problem is not the individual who's trying to do the best she can. It's trying to change the system. There has been a campaign to demonize all kinds of words, liberal, feminist. Some of it is quite conscious. Some of it is that people don't know what it means, and if they go to the dictionary and discover that a feminist is somebody who believes in the full social, economic, male or female, they will say, oh yes, I'm a feminist. It makes me sad because of the bitch part. I mean, that really gets to me. I guess maybe it's worse than I think. I mean, I don't hear those comments, but what I've come to understand lately is it's not always personal. Is that all women come in for this. We are raised by women, men and women, are mostly raised by women. And it means that in a deep way, we associate female authority with childhood. And though we as women have our own example to the contrary, there are many men, and you saw some of our big grown-up serious newsmen on television saying ridiculous things like, I cross my legs every time I see Hillary Clinton.
She scares me. I cross my legs every time she talks, every time. Pat Buchanan, one hand, thank you both very much. No, it's true, it's involuntary, I don't mean it, but I do, every single time.
Just absurd things I'm sure they regret. They had not seen an authoritative woman since they were 8, you know, so they were just very bollocksed and upset. I keep meeting women who I've heard all my life are bitchy and pushy and so on and so forth. I meet them and they're nice, compassionate people. It's if you don't play your role, you know, if you dare to aspire to something, then you get it automatically. Women are half the human race, and not only that, but if you grow up in a home in which it's okay by birth, for one group to eat and the other to cook, for one to get an education and the other not, for one to get beaten up or one to get ordered around and the other give the orders. You can directly predict the amount of democracy in a society by the amount of democracy in the home. You can directly predict the amount of violence in public life or foreign policy by the amount of violence in homes. The good news about being human is we're adjustable. The bad news is that we're adjustable. There's just nothing, absolutely nothing, that isn't affected by the female half of the human race as well as the male half. In the exit polls from the last presidential election, more than 50% of all women self-identified even without a dictionary definition as feminist, and a third of men identified as feminist.